know how things operated there. You saw it. Was there a scenario possible, in your view, under which Donald Trump would not have known that this was happening?
Absolutely no way could he have not known this was happening. Look at the scenarios they're outlining here, especially the individual one who you guys have now shown is Trump. He was the quarterback. You know, Pecker's the receiver, and they got a lot of play out of it. It was clearly, as it shows, driven by him.
You worked there from 2004 to 2006.
Yes.
You said 2 bad years for you.
2 tough years.
Prior, obviously, to the campaign.
Yes.
I just want to be clear about that for folks at home. But you do say President Trump should be very nervous about what else David Pecker might tell prosecutors. Why? What else does Pecker know?
Well, clearly, him to cut this deal to be not prosecuted for what they did during the campaign, he had us to give a lot of inside information. Now, the way Pecker works and also the Inquirer, there's a lot of people out there who feed them items. They pay for tips.
Right.
So people with agendas think they're a home for those kind of information. So who knows what they really have there, but it's got to be somewhat salacious and obviously damaging to Trump. You
obviously were there before the campaign, but Donald Trump had a relationship with the Inquirer for a while. Do you have any idea of what information Pecker might be privy to?
Who knows? I mean, they were buds. I mean, these guys were friends going back to the 80s. They hung out. I'm sure they did a little partying together and have some stories that they could tell amongst each other that are not for the public, but would only make Pecker even more of a threat to Trump, because that stuff is what might have been clearly off the record is now in his ballpark.
What about this idea of a safe? The AP reported that the National Enquirer kept one. Can you confirm that there was one?
No, I'm not sure there was a safe. There may have been a metaphoric safe, but a real black safe with the dial and all that.
What would have been in there?
All the secrets that the Inquirer has accumulated, not only on Trump, but on the various individuals that they go after as part of what they do every day. David has a lot of celebrity friends. And what he would do, as you mentioned, the catch and kill scenario, if someone had a hot story on someone he was friendly with that would embarrass them, they would take it off the market by buying it, and it would never see the light of day. The
Daily Beast is reporting, as we talked about, that the president's son-in-law at the time, obviously the candidate, but that eventually Jared Kushner kind of replaced Michael Cohen as the main conduit or go-between between the National Enquirer and the Trump administration in the early months of the administration. You obviously were not with the company at that point, but can you speak to the role that the Trump family had in its relationship with the tabloid?
Well, look at the magazines they publish and how the coverage they gave to the family. Now, the Inquirer was used as an attack arm. The other publications, the softer ones, Star, OK, Us Weekly, were used to push the family side. So they'd cover the women, not the harsh stories that you would see the Inquirer do. So it was like a love
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop, exactly. And when you have an arsenal of publications that AMI has, they can do that kind of stuff.
If you're Donald Trump and you're looking at what David Pecker knows about you, what's going through your mind?
I am kind of nervous because who knows what Pecker really told them. He had to tell them a lot of significant stuff. We're not there, we wouldn't know. But why else would the company get this deal of not being prosecuted for what they've been accused of?
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.